Merry Christmas morning. Hello, everybody. I'm going for an early Christmas morning walk. Thought I'd take you guys with me. I'm going to check out the beautiful neighborhood decorated for Christmas. It's a beautiful morning, guys. Perfect weather. Not too cold, not too hot. Beautiful moon in the sky. Half moon. Moon sliver. So peaceful out here right now. The last time I took a walk through here, there was this little girl last year. She was looking at me through the window and she was getting ready to open up her Christmas presents and she waved to me. It was so cute. This looks pretty. All right, let's keep going. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Christmas. I hope 2024 has been good to you. I was just thinking about, where my life was last Christmas compared to this year. And I'm very grateful. I'm doing better. Better and better. I would even say I'm doing amazing compared to last year. That's one nice thing about the holidays and birthdays and things like that, is you can kind of say, where was I at this time last year? Whereas if it was just a normal November 3rd on a Tuesday, you're not going to be like, where was I last November 3rd on a Tuesday? So the holidays and birthdays, they kind of give you times and pinpoint times in the year to say, hey, where was I this time last year? I like the bow on the top. That's very pretty. Like I was saying, it is so quiet out here. Usually there's a lot of traffic. Usually this is a pretty busy neighborhood street right here. Everybody's nestled in their beds. Little kids are probably excited about their gifts or dreaming about their gifts, one of the two. I love coming out this time of day because of the silence and the peace. I'm an empath, and so I absorb other people's energies very easily. So I love to be awake when the world is asleep. It just gives me that time to myself to enjoy my positive energy without absorbing anybody else's energy. But I will say, for the most part, wherever I go, people are really, really nice. The world really is a beautiful place. The real world, not what we see on TV, the real world. The governor's mansion has a pretty reef on the gate. Not a whole lot of decorations, but still a very, very cool looking house. I gotta stop and check it out every time. You can see the Christmas tree, that's pretty. I don't know if it's the same where you guys are, but where I am, I've noticed this year not as many people have decorated for Christmas. It could just be me. But I just noticed that there's less decorations than there was last year. Or so it seems. I don't know if it's because of the economy or people just aren't feeling it this year. I remember when I was a kid, I would see the most brightest lit house, like the house on Christmas Vacation. I was just watching that last night. And I would always think as a kid, I'm going to have the brightest house on the whole block. And then when I became an adult, it came that first year to put up my Christmas lights. I was like, oh my goodness, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. So when people decorate their houses like that, or even a little bit, it's work. That's one thing I noticed as an adult. I like how the tree sparkles through the window like that. That is so pretty. Here's the front view. Very bright lights. Sound asleep, nestled in their cute home. Or I'm assuming. I don't know where they are really. This one has those lights that make it a lot easier. You just plug this thing in and it spreads lights all over your house. Way easier. Another thing I've noticed this year is more people have decorated with skeletons this year. Skeletons with Christmas stuff on them. I'm noticing that more this year than ever. I think it's awesome. People should decorate exactly how they want to. Be different. Be you. Be this guy. Pretty view of this house from the corner. We'll walk by it here in a minute. Isn't this just beautiful? Right out of a movie. Beautiful wide streets. Got all the street lights. The historic homes. Very cool. Love walking down here. And I love that you guys are with me. Enjoying this walk as well, I hope. This house that we're getting ready to walk up on has this tree in the yard. It's probably one of the tallest trees on the street. Probably a 200-year-old tree. Pine tree. Very tall. Probably can't tell from this, but it's very tall. I mean, it towers even over the house, and the house itself is tall. But anyways, they decorate it every year with the lights, even though it's that huge. It's also the same house on this block that's supposed to be haunted. You know, the one with the lions out front. Heck yeah! There's the lions. They're even decorated. I love how the pillows are decorated like candy canes. Very cool. Isn't that just magnificent? Just beautiful. Let's see, look at this tree, guys. Huge pine tree. You could literally have an entire family picnic underneath this tree. I just love how they put in the effort to decorate that every year. I know it isn't easy. Zoom in on the lions. Zoom out on the lions. Very pretty. I love that old wooden door. Yeah, this is the haunted house, guys. The one I was telling you about in the Halloween video. Where the one little girl, I keep saying two. One little girl drowned in the basement. A lot of people have confirmed that it's haunted. Let's walk over here. Check out this big, beautiful. Why doesn't that be in your Christmas tree? Literally, it's as big as the one that they have downtown. Boom. That's tall. All the sparkly colors. Reminds me of my childhood. Another beautiful home on the street. They just put in they put up some lights, white lights, and then white lights on the trees, and then it looks like red and green lights shining towards their house. That's pretty cool. House next door looks really pretty too. Big wraparound porch. Drip. It's that quiet out. You can hear dripping water. Here's the other big pillared white house on the road, on the street. Not very many decorations, but the house still looks beautiful. This is the Amityville house, look-alike, twin. This is how they decorated this year. I'm showing it to you from across the street. And after I cross the street, I'll show you a view from there as well. Isn't that pretty? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. One of my favorites, for sure. Big castle-looking home. This is the one that had the the character out front for Halloween that you could hear all the way down the street. But anyways, this is what they did for Halloween. I think that looks good. They have my approval. Very cool. Another beautiful home. I just wanted to show you at night. Just looks really cool as we walk by. Very tall. These houses commanded attention, that's for sure. They still do. They're beautiful. Amazing. Here's the house that always goes all out every season, Halloween. This is the one I showed you on the Halloween video that had all kinds of Halloween stuff. But it reminds me of when I was a kid. There was this house that was so lit up, it was incredible. I mean, like, even like 10 times as lit up as this one is. And it was a thing every year for like, I don't know, 5 years of my life growing up that we would go and drive by this house. There'd always be a lot of traffic, you know, but everybody would be taking their time driving by it real slow. And I just thought it was amazing as a child, just absolutely amazing. And then I remember one year I was like, let's go do that. And my mom was like, no, it's shut down because the neighbors complained about the traffic. So I was like, dang it. Kind of ruined it for me. It's rare to find a house that lit up. I mean, it was like Griswold lit up. Even the grass was lit up. It was neat. But let's cross the street and take a closer look at this one. First, I'll zoom in from over here. Give you a wide angle view of what's going on. All right, let's go over there. All right, let's see what we all got going on here. What we got going on? Nice. He's so funny. Funny snowman. Best thing about Christmas right here. The lights. The pretty lights that light up the world around Christmas make me happy. Looks like Santa should be sitting right there. He's busy right now, delivering gifts. A little bit of a flashing light coming up, just to let you know. In case flashing lights bother you. He's going back down into his box. Neat. The flashing light is just a unicorn over here. Real quick. Boom. And back. He came back out. Alright, let's look at it from this direction. A lot of work goes into this, man. Man. Sparkly. Alright, let's continue. We've crossed the street now, so let's see what we can see on this side. I really love these colorful icicles. Just had to show you. You know me, I'm a color girl. All the different colors. Cozy little cottage looking house. Changing colors. I like that one. Talk about a cozy looking cottage. This is one of my faves on the road. I want to show you guys. Show you guys. Isn't that beautiful? Little cottage. Big cottage. Not to go dark or anything on you guys, but this house always reminds me of the Menendez brothers' house. You know, where they shot their parents? It's similar to that house. Do you guys think they'll be getting out soon? I hope so. They were definitely tortured enough growing up. And what's so crazy is when the whole thing happened, I totally believed the media and the press that they were just some greedy guys that wanted their parents dead for the money, which wasn't true at all. But yeah, I hope they get out soon. I hope I'll look back on this video and they'll be out. But yeah, check out their house. See if it looks like this one. Did you check? Just kidding. That guy fell over. Maybe had a little bit too much fun for Christmas Eve. Gingerbread man, snowman. In case you didn't know. Oldest house on the street. Oldest remaining standing house on the street. Had to remind you of that. Very cool. Cute walkway. Very cool. Just giving you another view of that big house from across the street that I was filming a minute ago. Just to kind of give you a wider angle of it. Now we're back at the Amity house. The look-alike Amity house. But anyways, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Let's check out the windows. Love it. So, are you guys having a Christmas dinner? I hope so. I bet you are. I made prime rib last night. And one thing I'm noticing is my tastes have changed over the years. Like as I change as a person, my tastes change. Have any of you guys ever noticed that? Like the things I used to love as a kid, especially junk food, TV dinners, fast food, you name it. Quick fry stuff, quick throw in the oven stuff. But now I get that stuff and I'm just like, what the heck am I eating? I think it's because I've been doing a lot of cooking the last couple years. I have more time to do it and I really enjoy it. And so, not to float my own boat or anything, but my home cooking it's better than all the things that I described a minute ago. I mean, even like ramen noodles, cup noodles. I used to love that stuff. I still eat mac and cheese and tuna. I love that. Peace. This one here is a pretty angel. I don't know if it's too dark to see it, but there's a pretty angel right there. Let's zoom in. Boop. There we go. Boop. But yeah, the more I get to know myself, the more I'm learning that I like things differently than what I was taught to like as a kid. Like, for instance, all the way up until literally recently, I was still making all the meals my mom made. That's all we know growing up, you know? But I'm like, I need to try some new recipes, man. Pretty. Sparkly. Yep, so new recipes, here I come. People are starting to wake up. Come outside a little bit. I want to scream out Santa like an elf. Santa! But I don't want to wake up the neighbors. That was so funny when Elf got so excited about Santa. Santa's gonna be here. Santa! I love Will Ferrell. He made the perfect elf. He's definitely one of my faves. Him and Jim Carrey. Especially Jim Carrey. But I love Will Ferrell too. In case you're wondering. Oh, the abominable snowman from Bugs Bunny from my days growing up. This is more of like in the time era when I was a little kid. Love it. The kids. Oh, I remember. It was the Island of Misfits. I remember that. These are all misfits, like the Misfit airplane, the Misfit ragdoll, the Misfit elephant. I can't remember what was wrong with them, but they were all misfit. Misfit Jack in the Box. Misfits. The Island of Misfit toys. Basically, they were the unwanted toys that didn't get sent out for Christmas because there was something wrong with them, something broken. But I think that the whole meaning of the story is nobody's broken. Everybody is worth it. Worth love. Everybody is worthy of love. The Island of Misfit Toys. Very cool. So to give you an idea of how big this tree is, you already know how big this house is right here. Right? So check out how big the tree is next to it. from across the street. Isn't that awesome? Very cool. I like the icicles in the window. They're inside though instead of outside. That's interesting. I have those hanging on my balcony at home, hanging off of them. It looks really cool, like icicles hanging off the balcony. Those were popular last year and the year before, especially the year before. Like every house had them almost, and now I've seen like maybe 3 this year. And again from this view. Might as well keep showing you as I walk. Walking through the light show. That's what it feels like right now. Probably the most well-lit part of the neighborhood right here. Love it. I have lights up year-round at my house. In my bedroom, living room, out on my deck. Just cool places like that. This line of homes here just looks so cozy. So I thought I would show them. Just a cozy neighborhood. Continuing with the coziness. No, but honestly, guys, I really hope that you're having a wonderful Christmas. And I hope that all your dreams are coming true. Hope you're living your best life like you deserve to. The world is getting better. I know it doesn't seem like it sometimes, but sometimes we have to go through this negative stuff to get to the good stuff. To get to the other side. And I don't mean heaven, I mean to the other side, to where we've learned and grown and as a society, and the world just keeps getting better. I see a lot of positive changes all the time, every day. Every day. The truth is coming out about a lot of things. A lot of things that were wrong for a very long time in this world. And I love it. Merry Christmas.